What is your Twitch name?
I just post in stream notifications. I just do it to the EFC's Twitch. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have a gooder. Hell yeah, let's fucking go.
I believe.
Okay. So, first thing we're gonna set up is our clock positions. We're gonna set up our light parties and then we'll go from there.
Hey, Hugga. Dude.
Hmm?
Nice dude.
Thank you.
You don't have it, Brad?
My mage.
I don't have what?
The suit?
I'm wearing it.
Oh. Never mind. Yeah, so we'll put down our waymarks here. So we're gonna do clock positions. So I need tanks north, south, and west.
I'll just go here. I don't need positions.
We have two. It'll be fine. So yeah, Jan, you can be south, west then.
Alright.
For your clock. And then what we'll do is, it'd almost honestly be better if Orlis and Jan swapped. So if you can come up by me then, Jan, for your clock. Then what we'll do is we're gonna split the group in light parties. So I'm just gonna have west east. So group 2 is going to be Chopsticks, Hugga, and Brad, and then group 1 is gonna be Artemis, Jan, and Orlis. Put a marker. Artemis, and I'm going. Who wants the pressure on group 2 side?
Not me.
Alright, Brad. Glad you
What?
volunteered.
What?
And then I'm gonna put a Dorito on my head. And we're just gonna go. So I'll explain it as we go, but I'm pretty sure most of you are brand new in here, so not too. So if you're using food, go ahead and pop it. And we'll put it right check out.
Pulse 10. Good.
Also, like, between polls, if there are any questions, feel free to ask, because questions, 20 on the clock, though. Okay, so first things first is we're gonna have a raid wide here, and then we're gonna be going to. You're gonna follow me. You're gonna listen for the call. We are going to be north at A. Come over to A. I'll explain what's going on with that after. And then we're gonna move out of melee range. Yep. And now we're gonna be on the south side. Go C. Okay, so what's gonna happen here, Malwin, is I'm gonna take 5 cleaves, and then you're gonna provoke off me, or 4 actually. So here comes the first, the second, the third, and the fourth. Now you provoke, and you swap your clock position with me. There's going to be a cleave on that one. Make sure you're mitigating. Okay, sweet. Now everyone to your clocks. And then run out a melee from the boss, unless you're the main tank. and then drop your shadow. Now you can run back in. Everyone stack up on the Dorito. Watch your clone. If it has a 1 on it, make sure you're out of the stack. If it has a 2, make sure you're ready to move out of the stack. And if it has a 3, wait for the 2s. So 1's in, 2's out. And then 3's out, 2's in. It's okay though. Get ready to cross. We'll be crossing. And we cross.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll explain
there.
it. That's all good, dude.
Okay.
How you feeling about taking a tank buster, Hugga?
I have no clue what's going on.
Yeah, it's okay.
I thought this combobulated.
It's okay. That's part of the learning process. I wanted you guys to
Yeah.
see it first. So, the tank swap comes out. So, first off, actually, the cleaves are based on what the dog's doing. So, and the shadow, right? So, in the case that we had, the dog's head was up. So, if the dog's head's up, that means it's going to cleave in front of him. And if his tail is up, it's going to cleave behind him, right? Now, the same thing is true for the shadow. If the shadow's like over at C, for instance, and the dog's head's up, it's going to cleave in front of the shadow. So it's going to cleave the north side of the arena, right? If his tail is up, it's going to cleave the shadow side, right? So it's going to cleave the shadow side and then everything there, right? So that's how that head up, head down thing works. And the right-left cleave, where I called us to move south, it's whichever sword he has up, or whichever hand he has a sword in above his head, that's the side he's going to be cleaving, and you just watch where the shadow is. So if the shadow's here at C and he's got his right arm up, he's going to be cleaving this side. So we'll want to be on this side, basically. That's kind of like the idea behind it. Everyone did pretty good on that, so I don't think I need to go over that too much. The next part is the tank swap. So we'll tank swap. You and I will swap our positions, so you'll end up going to A and I'll end up at C. Then you'll either be taking a tank buster or you'll be taking a stack. If it's a stack, you need to be south with everyone other than me, and everyone just needs to stack. If it's a tank buster like it was, then you just stay north and don't cleave anyone. Too crazy there. Now for the clocks and the shadows. We go on our clocks, right? Like, we did that fine. We drop our shadows. When we drop our shadows, it's important that you get away from your shadow. If you do not get away from your shadow, you're going to get cleaved by your shadow, and you're going to die. Potentially killing other people as well. But so, you'll get away from your shadow. We'll stack south of the boss. And we're just going to chill there, basically. So, at this time, you have to look at your shadow and see if it has a dot above its head. If it has 1 dot, you need to be out of that stack marker first. It's in sets, right? So you'll either have a 1, a 2, or a 3, or nothing. If you're a 1, you're out of the stack marker first. The 2's a bit delayed when it comes up, so the 2 will be a bit delayed. 2 will come up. You see you have a 2. You're going to be in the stack first, and whenever the 1s come out, or when the 1s go in, that's when you go out. And the 3s are the same as that. So 2s go in, you go out, kind of thing. So it's what it looks like is you get your numbers assigned to you. The 1s are out for the first stack. The first stack AoE goes off, 2s go out. Second stack AoE goes off, 3s go out, and then everyone stacks up for the third one.
How much time is there in between the slams?
Between the
1, 2, and 3 slams?
There's a bit of time. You do have time. It's not super crazy, but it's probably about, I don't know, 3 to 4 seconds.
Okay, that should be plenty.
If you don't have a number, you just stay in place.
Yep.
Okay.
I will say with the 2s and the 3s though, they are delayed, so you have to kind of keep watching. Whenever that first AoE goes off, though, if you don't have a number, you're just gonna be chilling. You're gonna be fine. So yeah.
How big is the AoE? Roughly. Like, where's a good place to run out?
Anywhere but your shadow, basically. So like if you're here at 3, Brad, right?
Okay.
Don't go to your shadow. You can go literally anywhere else but your shadow.
Okay, otherwise he's done. And
You can be like literally right beside somebody else's shadow, just not your shadow.
okay, cool.
Yep.
Why can we not be next to our own shadow at that time?
It'll trigger a cleave. So like
if you're too close to it?
yeah. So it's like
okay.
pretend like the shadow's at 3, right? It drops behind you, right? So the shadow's at 3, and you're like here. You're okay, I think, from here, but if you're any closer, it's gonna cleave you, and then you just die, and then it's just sad. But yep, but we'll pull again. See it again.
Send it.
We're gonna fucking send her, Brad. Hell fucking yeah, let's go. Did you see my shit posting thing the other day?
Which one?
The which one? The Canadian fucking encyclopedia.
Yes, I did see that. Good.
It's prime content.
Yeah, that's a tier 1 shit post.
Yeah. We're at the shadow. B. We're moving out in a boot. So we're gonna be on the D side. Get over to the D. There's gonna be Buster on me. Get ready to swap. I'll let you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead. Cleave on Mawen. Tree mitigate. Okay, cool. And get ready to move out. Box, of course. You can stay on the boss, Mawen, just as a point of note. And then everyone comes south. Watch your number. Ones get out. 2s get ready. 2's out, 1's in. 3's out, 2's in. Back up. And get ready to cross north. And we go. Stuff. You guys are gonna have to heal me pretty heavy on this.
The res.
2, 3. Yeah, I'm just gonna die, but that's fine. Make sure you provoke. Let me die by myself. This is a stack, but
I don't have insta-res.
yeah, it's all good. Like I can grab it.
The res.
So the DPS have the things. The DPS, you are going to be cleaving your right side, so point them counterclockwise.
Clockwise.
Come here with me right here. Okay, cool. I'll grab back, it's fine. Alright, so tanks healers, cleaving left, so clockwise. Yep, perfect. And then we come on in. Good stuff. Oh, I don't have my stance on, that's why it didn't work. Okay. So this is going to be knockback, so either get into a corner of him or pop your knockback. So arm's length, short cast. Okay, sweet, good stuff. Alright, so orbs. I didn't talk about this, but So you're at B, Malwin. Artemis's group is at D, and then the other group's at C. Good stuff. Panic mechanic, best kind of mechanic. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. So the boss is at A. It's gonna jump 5 times. I'll let you know what wall we're going to, and we line up. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's at D. I'm north. You're the south one. Malwin. I'm sorry, I killed you guys with the tank buster. That's my bad.
Shit.
The overstacked you actually, so that's okay.
You can do it.
Jump into that wall. I think I can. I keep thinking I can greed harder because I have longer legs now, but it's not the truth. All right, so I with the shadows real quick. The shadow cleaves. When I'm talking about like North Malwin, I'm just saying you can just be in melee and then drop it, and then whenever I call everyone to come south, just come south. I'm pretty sure you got cleaved by yours, or you're a bit late going out of the stack.
I did get cleaved like 2 times.
Yeah. It's all good though.
Because I was late to go in, and I was too early to go out.
Yeah, it's all good. When you dodge particularly, it's pretty good. You can dodge, like, since you're at A, you'll be dodging towards like E or B, and you can stay in melee so the boss doesn't move. Otherwise, that was a pretty good job. Then what'll happen is there's going to be a tank swap after that, where you're just going to invul on the 4 hits like I do, and then I'll pull it back off you. Now, orbs. I'll talk about orbs. There's going to be 4 sets of 4 sets of orbs. Yeah. Anyway, there's gonna be orbs. There's gonna be 2 purple ones and 2 sets of 3 yellow ones, orange ones, whatever. Now the purple ones are tank busters, so the tanks take them. They're proximity based. So they're just going to target whoever's closest. So what we had there, we had one on A, B, C, and D. The tanks were A and B, and the DPS and the healers were C and D. The parties kind of go like... Group 1 prioritizes north and west. So what I mean by that is if there's an orb on A and C, for the healers and the DPS, if you're group 1, you're going to be on the north one at A. This is important for later with wall orbs. So group 1 would be north at A if their orb was north, right? And then group 2 would be south at C. The important thing with this is we set up north-south first, so the other group can adjust off that. So if, for instance, we had the yellow orbs at C and B, right? Because group 2 is defaulted to south first, group 1 would be going to B, right?
You have like a main orb and an off orb, pretty much.
What's that, sorry? I need to turn you up, hold up.
You said main orb and off orb?
Yeah, we have like a main orb where we go to first, and then like an off orb if it would go to that spot.
Yeah, kind of. You're looking north first, basically, if you're in group 1, and you're looking south first if you're in group 2, and if they're not there, or if there's 2 there, then you kind of default to your second position, and if they're not there, then you go to your third position, kind of thing. Tanks, it's a lot easier because I can just call the tank ones, generally, unless it's wall orbs, but But yeah, we did that pretty well. So Group 1, follow Artemis basically. She knows where she's going for that. Group 2,
Go
you
wherever
can-
Artemis doesn't.
you can follow Brad. It'll be fine, right? But yeah,
Love
Group
that.
2, basically look for Group 1, and then if you're in the same spot as Group 1, you're probably in the wrong spot. So there's that. It's the same thing for the tanks, by the way, as well. So north first, and then east-west. I'll call out the tank orbs because I just always have. And so that's orbs. For wall orbs, what will happen is the boss will get tethered. You saw that. It'll jump 5 times. It'll go to a specific wall adjacent to whichever it started, basically. It's random. And then there's going to be a set of orbs running down the center of the arena. And you have to line up according to that. So for instance, right, let's say it ends south, and there's going to be let's say there's a tank orb here, right, in line like over at 1 or something like that. So I come down to here because this is my orb. Group 1, let's say you have your orb here, right? So you take this orb. Group 2 would take their orb. Tank 2 would take their orb if it's down here. The important thing with this is you need to be in line with your orb, because if you're not in line with your orb, you run the risk of taking somebody else's orb, because they're very finicky. But yeah.
Where does the room-wide AoE start?
Oh, okay. So,
Line.
yeah.
So like I know how close to stand.
Basically, you see this line on the arena right here I'm running on?
Yeah.
If you're behind this line,
Behind
you're
that?
going to be okay. But it's probably out to like right here-ish. It's
Okay.
just if you are behind this line, you're going to be safe.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like out to here-ish.
Cool.
If there's no more questions, I'll toss out a ready check. On that clock. Thorn bringing that positivity, hell yeah. That's what I like to see. Talking in the chat right now. That's context for that. We're going to be on D side. Up some bit. You don't have to come all the way over, you can just shift over because you can see the cleave. Make sure you're moving oot and a boot. Oh my god. Dumb. Being really dumb. We're going to be A side. I'm going to be taking a tank booster. 1, there's 2, 3, and there's 4. Go ahead, provoke. And this is a stack marker. Make sure you're stacking with the party. You're gonna die.
Resing.
You need to stack with the group for that. The tell for that. Get ready to drop your shadows and your clocks. And then we are going south. We're going south. That just kill us, but that's okay. We are gonna stack with the group. So 1s get out, 2s get ready.
Oh, I died.
There was a shadow ray on the group. It was gonna kill people anyway
was
because the
mine.
shadow was there. It's all good
It
though.
was mine. I got rest, and as soon as I got rest, the shadow thing started.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it was
Good
dead. It
timing,
still hit my
sorry.
rotation. Pressing keys for nothing.
That's all good though. So yeah, if you're watching the skill bar, Mawin, the stack marker is called Unleashed, the tank buster is called Edge.
Okay.
If you're looking for the
So
tank.
if I see Unleash, I just go to everyone else.
Yep. If you see Unleash, you go to the group. If you see Edge, you're taking a buster by yourself. And it's a cleave. We're on D side again. Head over to that D. And we're moving oot and a boot. We're at A side. Buster on me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and provoke. This is a cleave on you. Some awesome. Get your clocks. We're gonna be moving oot and a boot.
Me too.
You can stay. And we're coming south. South, quick. Well, 1s stay out. 2s get ready. 2s get out, 1s come in. And 3s out, 2s in. And then everyone stack up. Try to get them up. We'll be crossing north. And we go. I'm going to be taking some heavy damage again, guys. To provoke. Fine. Just let me 1, 2, 3, 4. Provoke again. Oh, I'm dead. That's okay though. I forgot about explaining shadows too, but fine. So this is on the tanks healers first, and one of the DPS. You are going to be cleaving your left-hand side, so put those clockwise. Okay, come on in. Going to go ahead and provoke this off you. And then cleaving left, clockwise again. Yep, perfect. No, go south, Haga. Other side,
South?
Haga, other
Shit.
side. That's okay. We might be okay, we'll see.
So the shadow goes counter the opposite what you said?
I can explain after this, I forgot to. So we got our knockbacks come up, so get in the corners or pop your knockback community. One of the groups is going to take extra damage, but... So go for your orbs. You're at B, Mawin, if you can get up. Okay, good stuff. Recovered. Yep. So the dog is at B. It's gonna jump 5 times to land A or C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's at C. I'm at 4. You're right beside me, Marlon.
The other side.
Oh, it's okay. That's okay. It was a sack that happened there. That's okay though. So, we got raid wide. We're vibing. We're having a good. You already know. This is where we're gonna see a fuck ton in like a short amount of time, and we're not gonna retain any of it. But it's gonna be okay. So when you see these lines come out, go to the squiggly line. So get over to the squiggle. Make sure you're standing on a squiggle. And then we're going down at 4. You guys are already there. Whenever these explode, we rotate 90 degrees. Rotate 90 degrees. And then we got an AoE. So next is follow me, basically. It'll be a fun time. We're gonna explode a shit ton. So we are at B. We're going opposite the shadow, so at B. Then we're at C. After C goes off, we are at D. After D goes off, we're at A. It's a fun dance. It's nice. We got Ray Blood, so got that coming out. And then we're gonna have we're gonna be moving out here shortly. So we move out, and then I'll be taking a Tank Buster, so we're gonna have to swap here in a moment. I'll let you know. One, 2, 3, 4,
That's you.
5. Go ahead. There's a cleave on him. Nice. Okay, so towers. So go to your okay. We'll go to your clock positions, and if you're a DPS, rotate clockwise once. So get in the tower
towers,
with your
right.
partner. Yep. So yeah, perfect. And now DPS, you're first. DPS, you're dropping these clockwise, cleaving left. So go ahead and get there. Huggy, you're already fine. Yan, come down with me. It's okay. And then we come in. You're gonna die, but it's okay. Towers. This is what I was talking about. Like, this is the meme with 10, where if we're all gonna die of Doom, but that's okay. The meme with the 10 is if you get past wall orbs, you see like the next 3 minutes of the fight every single time. So, like I said, there was a lot of mechanics in a short amount of time. So, I'm gonna backtrack a bit. I'm gonna talk about the cleaves. So, the cleaves.
Oh, that's what happens. For science.
Basically, how the shadows work, right, is you'll hear me call the bosses cleaving the left-hand side, so you're going to be pointing them clockwise. It's kind of like a double call for just people, whoever. Okay, I'm going to steal a marker real quick to explain this. Let's take A. So, let's say, for instance, right, this marker is going to be your shadow. So, I'm going to be cleaving the left-hand side, right? So, I'm going to be cleaving my left. And the shadow is behind me, right? If you want to see it as the shadow's behind you, then you can look at it that way. There's going to be two kind of variations. It's either going to be pointing north and south, or east and west, right? So if it's pointing north and south, it means you're going to be either east or west, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing is if it's east and west, it means you're going to be either north or south. So let's say I'm got the shadow pointing north towards me, right? And I'm cleaving my left-hand side. So what that means is I want to come over here to point the shadow left outside the arena, right? So like the shadow's here, right here, it's cleaving left, so it cleaves this side, making a safe spot in the center, right? And
So it
if
cleaves
it's
based on the, so it cleaves left to right based on the shadow's position.
Yep.
Basically, it's cleaving left to right, and then the shadow's position determines which side's actually cleaving.
yeah, yeah,
So like if the shadow's south, he'd say cleave right. I should get to B. If the shadow's south, then it's cleave right.
if the shadow's south of you and it's cleaving right, yes, that's correct.
Okay.
You can also look at it as an arrow. That's also how I like calling it, because like
Yeah.
so when we were progging this initially, my static was we were doing two things. My static was self-teaching themselves. They were pretty much ignoring my call because I was calling it like we're clockwise or we're counterclockwise. I didn't add the left or right until later, because what the static would do is they would see, oh, he's cleaving the right-hand side, so the right-hand side of my shadow is going to be this side, so I need to be here, right? I like looking at it as like a clock, right? So like if it's going to be cleaving right, that means you're pointing it counterclockwise, right? If it's left, then you're going to be pointing it clockwise. So basically the 6 o'clock is going to be pointing this way if it's clockwise, and this way if it's counterclockwise.
Now, by pointing this way, do you mean the shadow sticking out from you or going into you?
Going in.
Okay, so if I had south and you called clockwise, I'd go to B.
South,
Like the
clockwise.
shouts.
Wait, which?
Okay, say
No, if it was
you would
north
be
and it
at
was
B, yes.
clockwise, you would be at B.
Okay.
Yeah. Left and right's easier for most people. That's why I call it. I wouldn't listen to the clockwise counterclockwise call unless you see it that way. I wouldn't try to understand it that way, basically, is what I'm saying. Unless it helps, but
Alright.
I just explain it that way because that's how I learned it.
Yeah. I'll probably figure out a pull or two.
Otherwise, good shit though, guys. The wall orbs, we pretty well just sack one person for all the orbs, which is fine, but I mean, it's a way to get through it at least. We'll put 29 o'clock. My brain, I can't even, I don't know what's wrong with me today. Like, I'm like so sporadic, it's unfunny.
I know what you mean.
We're going A, come over to A. Airbide. For oot and a boot. We're on the A side. Buster, 1, 2, 3, 4, go ahead. This is a stack, make sure you're stacking up. Nice, good stuff. Alright, get your clocks. Get ready to move out. Alright, watch your shadow, watch your number. Stack up. You're 1 there, Marlon. 1's get out. 2's out, 1's in. 3's out, 2's in. And then everyone's stack. We'll be crossing.
Ow.
And we go... Oh, sorry, I moved early. Kill people with that? Yeah. Just taking it. Oh, Brad.
That's a big rip.
That is a big rip. It's that day. Artemis is waving at the dog.
Run, run.
True.
I'm not sure if I was
It's
slow to
still
get out
a-
or the AoE is huge, but like I was like here-ish. If sees the stack, I was like somewhere here. And
It
I
could have
think
been
I
a bit of
got hit.
both.
Is that right? I can know my number because as soon as the shadow spawned, I was already like receiving cleaves.
Yeah, because you were just sitting in it pretty well. Pretty well.
Should-
So like when you see that cast bar go off, you can just go south. You don't have to wait
Oh.
for it. Yeah.
I got some. So as soon as I see it, I thought I was supposed to wait till my shadow spawned. So it's just the cast time. Okay.
Yeah. You watch the cast bar, and then as soon as the cast bar ends, you can just go to where you need to go. So it'd be south. I think you died though because you had the 1 mark, and then you just took. You didn't move out. I think a few
Yes.
people died like that as well on the 2 group, but it's okay. 20 on that clock. We're at A. We're oot in the boot. We are at B thereby. Two, 3, 4, go ahead. Stack up. Yep. 2 hour flux, get ready for that. And we are dropping our shit oot in a boot. Come south. Now watch your numbers. 1s get out. You have 1 there, Marlon? Yeah, don't, yeah. And then 1s come in, 2s go out. And then 3s go out, 2s come in. And then everyone stack up. We'll be crossing, I'll let you know. And we cross. Yep. So I'll let you know when you need an invul in there, Malwin. So go ahead and press it. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's a Dark Knight, by the way, healers.
Okay.
Stack up. Malwin, don't stack with me. Yeah, that'll happen otherwise.
I got him up.
Yeah. So tanks healers are first, I think. You are cleaving your left-hand side, so clockwise. Other side, Hugga. Come on in. DPS, get ready. DPS, you're cleaving your right-hand side, so counterclockwise. Yeah. Hugga and Brad swap. Come on in. Good stuff. Alright, so get to the corner. You can pop your knockback now if you're using that. Okay, so watch for orbs. My orb is going to be... Watch for orbs. My orb is going to be at B. Yours is C there, Malvin. Nope, you guys got her. You guys are pros. Alright, get ready for wall orbs. So, He's starting south, so he's gonna end D or B. So north, south. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's at B. Get north, south. Whichever one you're doing there by.
Oh.
Could have been worse.
Hey, what? What happened?
Are we
to
still
you?
sticking with north-south priorities
Yeah.
for the wall orbs?
Yep.
Okay.
It's mainly for wall orbs. Well, I mean, it works either way, really, but I think you guys were just too close. Is all that was.
What I did.
I think somebody took a tank.
I think
that's in the
our-
group, and somebody did something else.
Our-
Yes,
Artemis
I
is not in the
was
south.
not in the south one.
Squigglies. It's all good. And then we're coming opposite, so we're at 1. And then we rotate 9 degrees.
Should I take that? Fine.
If you want practice, we're opposite, by the way. I'm not gonna call this. I'm just gonna watch chaos. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Stack underneath.
Nice.
I saw that sudden realization that you realized that I was trying to kill us. You stacked underneath, and I saw you running out. I was like, yeah.
I was
It's
like,
too late.
wait. I was thinking, I know it's to get out when you say inside.
Oh shit. It's like, I'm supposed to stack underneath on this definite not AoE, right?
Flame, for the wall orbs, are we doing, we're not doing boss relative? I don't want to confuse people.
No, we're doing north south.
Okay.
That was like
We're
actually
doing
my
north
thought.
base.
I realized what I'm doing wrong. Just about is to the up. I'm
So-
supposed to go to the other side of the wall with like line properly to the bubble ball. Right?
I will explain wall orbs really, because people do it 2 different ways. They do a true north or they do boss relative. I think boss relative is stupid, personally, but true north is like king in my opinion. Basically, with true north, pretend like they're your normal orbs and just go off that. So pretty well what I mean by that is, let's say the orbs go like tank, group, right? In that order, from north to south. So if it's on this side here, right? So we have a tank orb, group orb. That means I'm the north tank, so I take the first north orb, right? And then Malwin would be taking the second one because he's the south orb for tanks. Group 1 would be taking the first north orb, or the northmost orb for that, so they'd be number 3 orb, and then group 2 would be number 4 orb because they're the southmost orb, right? The same thing is true for the other side, on 2 sides. So let's say it's the same configuration. That would mean I'm the first orb, the first tank orb north, and then Mawin's the southmost tank orb. Group 1's the northmost group orb, and group 2 is the southmost group orb. Now, if it's east and west based, let's say it's something like group orb, tank orb, from that direction, that would mean group 1, since you're prioritizing west, you would be the westmost, right? So let's say you're south, right? So it'd be group orb here. Group 2 would be most east group orb, so you'd be here. I would be here because I'm eastmost. or sorry, westmost. And then group or tank 2 would be here because you're eastmost. So basically what you do is you take your north-south and then your north-south priority, and then take the orb that's the furthest that direction, right? So if it's where the orbs are lined up north to south, you're taking your north-south priority based on which orbs are there. And then if you're east-west, you take your east-west priority depending on which orbs are there. So if that makes sense. If it doesn't, please say something because I can try to explain it a different way.
You can go.
Okay. So yeah, just as a reminder, I guess in that case, is group 1 and myself are north and west priority, and then group 2 are south and east priority. And that comes into play really heavily with wall orbs. Yeah, otherwise good shit. We'll put 20 on the clock, and we're gonna get her going, going. Fuck me. We're gonna give her getting going. Fuck! I can't do it anymore. We gotta get her going good. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. Woo! Get that hype. That's what I like to hear.
But
What's that?
said, oh shit, but gotta press him.
We are at B. BBB. And then we're oot and a boot. Then we are at D. Buster's coming out on me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead. And this is a stack up. Alright, do your clock positions. Drop them out. Shit. Stacks out. Ones get out. 2s get ready. 1's in, 2's out. 3's in, 2's out. Or sorry, 3's out, 2's in. That was a bad call. Get ready to cross, I'll let you know. And cross. Basically, when you see them teleport to us, that's when we can cross. Alwyn's gonna take a buster here. Go ahead and embalm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay north real quick. Cleave on me. Stay away from me.
Rising.
Okay, cool. You got clipped by that, I guess?
No, Living Dead killed me.
Oh, okay. So DPS you're first. DPS you are cleaving your right hand side, so counterclockwise. Missing the north. Yeah, we're good. And we come on in. We are vibing. We are having what you would call a gutter. Tanks and healers, get ready. Tanks, healers, you are going to be cleaving your right hand side as well, so counterclockwise as well. Other side, Malwin? Other side? Other side? Yeah. Perfect, good shit. Come on in. We're vibing. We're having a good one. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. This is a knockback, so get to the corner, or you can pop your knockback now. Arms like shirt cast. And then get ready for orbs. So, orbs. my orb is going to be... Where's my orb? My orb is at A. That means your orb, Mullen, is at a B. The groups are in position, looks like. Perfect, good shit. Awesome. So, we're starting at B. It's going to end C or A. So it's going to be east-west. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's at A. East-west.
Oh shit.
Oh, there's going to be death.
Yeah.
I thought he jumped somewhere else.
Yeah, the A East West confused me.
Yeah.
Where am I going?
You can blame my accent, that's fine. I'm okay with it.
I will.
I thought I tracked him right too, and I was like, okay, I'm going over there, and then I noticed I was going there by myself. Yeah, wait a minute.
It's like, get to the squiggly, to the squiggle. We're vibing on the squiggle. And we're over out 2, come over to 2. And then we rotate 90 degrees, and we're vibing 90 degrees. Now we're gonna do a dance. You want some heals? You want some heals, Artemis? I gotcha. We're at the shadow side, so we're over at A. And then we're at C. Get to C. After C, we're at B. And then we're over at E. Fuck. What am I doing? I fucked her. I fucked her up. I don't know what's happening. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. We're moving oot and a boot. I'm depressed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and swap. Let's hope it's a cleave. Yeah, it's a cleave. Perfect. We're going to, yeah, we're gonna die to towers, but that's okay. I think I can talk about towers,
Oh.
but we'll talk about it after break.
Wait, where am I? Oh, I should be here. So,
Oh yeah, we did.
It's okay. I'll even LB. That's how dead we are. Okay, so we'll take our 5-10 minute break, do what you need to do, and then we'll hop back into it.
right, my stuff is not broken yet.
Be you. I'm trying to...
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Very sad. I'm at the point with the tier where I don't want to listen to the music anymore. I never thought it would happen.
Yeah, you're right. It got easier once I started ignoring the clockwise, counterclockwise thing.
It's a bait if you don't... It's one of those things, like, if you don't understand it, don't try to.
Yeah.
It makes sense, actually.
Yeah, like if you,
But
that's
it's,
the other thing.
you gotta
If
have the
you get-
mindset for it though.
Yeah, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you just won't, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just one of those three-dimensional problems, really. Well, 2D actually.
I'll be right back. One sec.
Oh, there's a hunt train. Was. That was more than 1 second. Shame on you.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, I am back.
Yo.
It's like what Warren's saying in chat with the claves. It's like you don't have to think about thinking about what side the sword's cleaving is easier generally. I've seen both ways. Like I said, I learned one way. I don't know how long I'm gonna last as a fucking aura, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't had the earth. So, Rant. Why do the hairstyles have to be so shit? Rant. Question.
Because you have a male character.
That's true, dude. True. Actually, true. Yeah. Maybe I had to go back to Catboy. Maybe that's the play. Or go my cat girl and then go back to Catboy. What's up?
Can you change gender in this game? Is that a thing, or are you stuck forever?
No, you can change. You got these magical things right here. Hold up. These magical things let you change. Fuck off, K. Kelly.
Ah, yeah, I have one. Where do you get these? Is it like a store item?
Yeah, it's store item. You get one free after story in ARR, but after that, it's store item.
And it's from market prohibited.
Yeah.
Cannot make alts.
I actually bought one because I used the free one that I got and immediately regretted the decision, like 5 minutes after.
Did you change to Olala?
No, I changed to I forgot the name. It's
bunny ears or cat ears or
no, the elven ones. I don't know.
Oh,
Elizons.
Oh, that told you.
I don't know why anyone will hot take, right? For all those Elizons watching, all one of you, Elizon shit. Okay. Those long necks. I've seen. I've seen a few good Elizon, but they're very few and far between.
Oh, hang on. Sorry.
We got crafters.
Yeah. Stop this thing. I'm ready.
No, I do mean that. I completely mean that. I mean it 100%. Elizons, trash.
I don't hate the race, but it isn't for me.
Here, you can have a pat.
I started the game with a female aura, and I decided to change to something more like me.
Can't believe this, Hugga. Yeah. No, I gotcha. So, I will go ahead and explain towers. So, towers. I'm just gonna briefly go over these because they're nothing too bad. They combine two mechanics, towers and the shadows. So, first things first, the towers. your start position is going to be the same every single time. You might have to adjust though. So, for instance, you're looking at your color partner, right? So, there's going to be a set of 4 towers that spawn on the Cardinals. One at A, one at B, one C, one D. Now, what you want to do, if you're a DPS, you're going to rotate clockwise into the tower with your color partner, right? So C and 3 are the same colors, so you come in the tower with that. 2 and B, 1 and A, 4 and D, right? So you both are in the tower. Next thing that'll happen is there's going to be a tether that goes out on either tanks and healers or DPS. You want to go place the shadow in the tower. You want to place the shadow in the safe zone, basically. So it's making a safe zone in the center. So basically, if I have one cleaving south, then I would want to come down to the south tower and place it in the tower facing outwards, right? So if it's cleaving right hand side and I have it pointing this way, I come down here, I drop it, it cleaves down here. Now, the towers need 2 people in them, so you both had to be in the tower. When the tower goes off, the shadow drops. So the tower will drop, shadow drops. You come in, right? You wait for the cleaves to go off. Then there's going to be a second set of towers. What everyone does at this point is you just rotate clockwise 1 from where you were. So if I was at C, for instance, I would be rotating to 4, right? The tower that's now on 4. If you dropped your shadow first, you're just gonna be wherever. Like if I drop my shadow at A, I'd be over at 2, and I would just be in 2. Now when these towers go off, the group of people that didn't get the shadows before will be getting the shadows, but you need to wait for the tower to go off before you go and drop your shadow. So you have less time to drop your shadow, basically. We'll see it a few times before we go into it, because, I mean, we saw half of it, at least. On that clock? I need to put mark though, I just realized. I'm not centered at all. We are down at C. Then we're moving oot and a boot. We are on the B side. My bad. Buster's coming down to me. Two, 3, 4. This is a stack. Make sure you're stacking. Okay, I see. And then get your clocks. And move oot and a boot. And then we come on in, steps out. Why did I not get the Dorito on my head? What did I do? So ones get out first. And one's in, two's out. 2's in, 3's out. And then everyone stack up. We'll be crossing, I'll let you know. And we cross. Gonna be a Buster on Malwin. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's a Dark Knight. Remember that. Perfect, perfect. Cleave on me. I'm gonna try to center him after.
Oh, good job.
So, DPS, you're first. DPS, you are going to be cleaving your right side, so counterclockwise. Yeah, Thorless, you're north.
Nope.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
other side. It.
Come on in. I thought you were wrong for a minute there, Brad. Oh, wow. I didn't realize you
So
got
did I.
overticked on that one. So, tank sealers, get ready. You're cleaving right, so counterclockwise, sorry. Yep, perfect, good shit. And we come on in. Come in. You get to the corners. Pop knockback. You can pop your knockback if you're using it. Watch for orbs. My orb is D, so yours is at B. Cool, cool. We're vibing. We are having a gooder. Oh, fucking yeah. I think I fucked myself. That's okay. So, starting C, so it's going to be D or B, and it's north-south. 1, 2, 3, 4, D.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
worse. It's okay.
Got chopsticks up.
We got a red white coming out. Just put a shake on us. Fine. Okay, cool.
I got Thoros.
So get ready for the squiggly. Squiggle, squiggle, squiggle. So when you see the squiggles, make sure you're at the squiggles. And then we are going to be going to come over to 2. Over to 2, opposite the shadow. When the explosions go off, we rotate 90, rotate 90. Awesome, awesome. Then we're gonna dance a bit. So get ready to dance with me, okay? We are on the shadow side, so we're over at B. And then we're at C. After C, we're going to D. After D, we are at A. Hell fucking yeah, that's what I like to see, guys. We got a Ray White coming out. And then, after that, we are going to be moving out, so don't get hit. Alright, so I'm going to be taking the Tank Buster next. 1, 2, 3, 4, go ahead. You're taking the tank cleave solo. Cool. Now, get to your color partners and your... so go over one, Jan. So get in the towers. Let's see. DPS, you're first. DPS, go drop your shit. You were dropping it. Right cleave, so counterclockwise. I'm missing somebody south. Over here, Jan.
I went.
Come on in.
Okay.
Yeah, we're fine. And then rotate. Oh yeah, we dropped him wrong too. It's okay though.
I think I may have done it wrong.
I will get this off before Doom. There's Doom. By the way, if you let 3 towers drop, you get Doom. If you let 2, it's okay, but 3 is bad.
I thought we were getting like consistently to the towers.
Yep. The Prague. Wall orbs still suck, but I mean, wall orbs always suck. Usually, how it works is like, there's 3 points in this fight. There's wall orbs, there's towers, and then there's second towers. Usually groups don't have issues other than those 3. I think my first week or the first time I ran 10, that group had issues, but it was so early on in the tier it made sense, right? Yeah. I'm gonna get this Dorito back on my head because apparently it didn't apply. $20 on that clock. I appreciate the pats. I appreciate the dotes too. We're on the B side. Get over to that B side. You're getting that chill fucking call. It says ball is what we're getting. So move out and about. We're moving out and about. I got damage down because I'm dumb. We're south at C. Get over to C. There's going to be a tank buster coming out on my 4. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And then there's 4. Go ahead and provoke. Cleave on you. Get to your clock positions and then we'll be moving out, okay? Watch your numbers, stack south. 1s get out. 2s get ready. 2s out, 1s in. 3s out, 2s in. And then everyone stack up. We'll be crossing. Cross. Okay. Inbound. 1.
On res.
2. 3. 4. There's a stack marker on me. Stay away from me, Malwin. You're probably gonna die. You get server tick. It's okay. I'm gonna try to reset this if I can. Bitch. That's okay. DPS first, I think. I don't know.
Nope.
Anyway, you're cleaving left, so clockwise. I don't know who got it first, really, but it doesn't really matter. I'm on it. Whoever has it, you're up next. We're cleaving right, so counterclockwise. Yep, you're right.
Hard res. That's
Come on in. Nice, good shit. This is the knockback coming up, so get to the corners. You can now pop your knockback if you're using it. My orb is at D, so yours is at B now. You're 1, you're already where you need to be. Oh yeah, good job. We're vibing, we're having a gooder. Oh fucking yeah, that's what I like to see. Now we're gonna go into wall orbs here. Okay. Starting at B, so it's gonna end A or C. and it's going to be east to west. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's at A. East west. Bit more over if you can. I think you took both the tank orbs. Maybe.
I see what's going
I'm
on.
not too sure though. I think Kaiga, you got cleaved by both.
I'm raising the tank.
Yeah, server check.
Oh,
Got Cleveland though.
that's okay. So get ready for squiggles. Get to those squiggly boys when those Caspars ends. Caspars. Fuck it. I can't word. Squiggle, squiggle. Get to that squiggly squig. And then we're going. You guys are already in the right spot. When these blow up, we rotate 90 degrees. And then we're vibing. We are having what you could call a gutter. Hell fucking yeah. That's what I like to see. Then we're doing our implosion dance. The tail is up, so we're at D, opposite. After D, we are at A. After A, we are at C. After C, we are at B.
I got him.
We got a ray blind. And we're moving oot and a boot. Damn, I moved in too early. Buster's coming out on my forehead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and provoke. I'm gonna die.
I
Yeah, it's okay. Try to get me up.
I
Go to your
I
towers.
didn't have the boss target.
That's okay, don't worry about it. So get to your towers. Okay. So DPS here first. DPS, you are going to be dropping those counterclockwise, cleaving right. So Yan, you're south. Yep, perfect. Good shit, guys. And then we move on in. Move in. And then you rotate to the next clockwise tower. So Yan, back with me. Okay. You guys are going to be cleaving your left-hand side, so clockwise. Be in the tower first, and then take them there. We have it. We're fine. Okay, come on in. All right. So we're going to be chilling. There's no pressure here. You're going to want to drop these out on the edge of the arena when you get them. So drop these on the edge of the arena. We do have particular spots, but it doesn't matter for this one. These are knockback orbs, so do not stand in these. Watch for your orb. My orb is going to be at 1. Pop your knockback. Your orb is at 3 there, Marlon. Yeah. Knockback orbs. We're over at B. So after B, we are at D. Get over to D. And then we got some raid-wide damage. You can healer LB3 if you like. Oh, they were on the wall? Okay. So, tanks healers north, DPS south of the boss. Please, quick. Quick. Yeah. So, what you'll want to do is go to your squiggly line. I'm sorry, whoever I killed there. Get to the squiggly, and then you want to go to the your orb basically. So my orb is at D, so I'm gonna dodge wherever the fucking safe zone is, and then I'm gonna dodge back. Yeah.
Raising tank.
I don't have mitigation. Or raid lights. So we're gonna be we are going to be moving Oot and a Boot again, you know. Then we're going to die to the next mechanic because I haven't explained this, and this is the next part. So drop these on the edge. There's particular spots where you want to drop these ones, but it's okay. So we're going to be on the D side. Get over to the D side. After the D side, we are moving B. Get to B. After B, we are at A. After A, we are at C. If you know where you need to go there. I'm doing uptime for this, by the way, so. Or not uptime, but JP.
Shadows and towers, eh?
Wait, what?
This mech is shadows and towers.
Yep. And there's 8 towers, so
the
there's only 8 of us, but each tower takes 2. Now the fun fact. What's that?
I got a couple questions here.
Sure.
So the orbs during the 4 pouncing doggies.
Yep.
That resolves after the cleave happens, right? So we need to be grouped accordingly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was
well,
missing
it's like
that
at the
part.
same
I was
time.
wondering what the hell is going on.
It's the same time as the cleave.
Okay.
You pretty well had to move to. You had to look for your orb and then move to your spot, kind of thing.
And I'm not really sure what this spot is then. Like, does it move directly at us in a line? Is that how we position?
For the jump, you mean?
Like, for example, we are supposed to be on this side for the safe spot, right?
Yeah.
And the orbs are where they are. Like, can
Yeah.
you give me an example of how we should be positioning?
Okay. So like, let's say it's south. Okay, I'm gonna steal this one, this one, this one. Actually, just all of them. So let's say we got. I'm gonna use purple as the tank orbs. So let's say we have a tank orb here, a tank orb here. I'm just putting random spots. A group orb like here, and like a group orb here, right? For instance. So what you would want is you have tank 1 in line, right? And then tank 2 would be right here. Group 1 would be here, and then group 2 would be here. Do you understand why that is?
Yeah, I just don't understand how the orbs are gonna move. Like, do they come?
They come in a straight line.
Down to the same.
Yeah.
Oh.
They go to whoever's
shit,
closest.
Okay.
Yeah,
They go to whoever's closest to.
Oh, whoever's
the orbs are
closest.
proximity based, yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
So
you know that time that I got a purple orb and you were right beside me and you died to it?
that's what I'm talking about. So wall orbs in particular are super fucking finicky, and if you're not in line with them, you're probably gonna take somebody else's orb. Because
I was aligned with the purple orb and you were right beside me on my left and you took it with me.
I think I didn't. Well, for your orb that one time, I think you. What was it? You took both the tank orbs, Moen?
No,
when you died.
I'm saying in like earlier time that
okay.
he died like on the wall orbs. That one I got cleaved and I got the orb. That was what's happened.
Yeah. But yeah, for the fucking wall orbs, man, like they're actually the most finicky shit ever. So you guys did a good job with the towers. That's pretty well how you had to do it. The one thing to remember is wherever you adjust to, if you're adjusting first, just go to whichever is closest to you. So like if you had to readjust south to C, you just rotate to 4 kind of thing, just the next tower over, right? Like don't try to go to your original spot and then rotate into that tower. It's gonna cause confusion. It's just better to go from wherever you're currently at.
So we'll just go clockwise from wherever we drop the shadow?
Yep. If you are dropping a shadow. If you're not, then you're just rotating clockwise.
Chilling.
Yeah. vibing, having a good. Hell yeah.
Okay, sorry, I got 2 more questions here. My next question is the orbs again during the when we had to resolve swirly phase and tethers mechanic. That was confusing to me because tanks and healers were stacked, right, with the tethers.
Yep.
How exactly do we split up?
So how that'll work is, for everyone else what he's talking about, is like when I call like tanks healers north, DPS south.
Yeah.
Those tethers are distance tethers, so you want to be at least max melee away, otherwise you're going to break those tethers. If you're any closer, you will break them. I broke the tether with whoever I was with just because I'm a greedy fuck. Is really what it comes down to. So what'll happen is you're gonna have the tethers, so tanks healers north and DPS south. Then you're gonna have a squiggly line either to the right or to the left of you. You just rotate to whichever one's closer to you. So the DPS, your squiggly tether is gonna be south, and then the tanks and healers, your squiggly tether is gonna be north. So you go to your squiggly, right? And then what you'll do after that point is you're gonna watch for the orbs. Now, the tank orbs, actually for all the orbs, what you want to do is you want to identify which orb is yours, and then the next thing you want to do is there's going to be that explosion. You're going to want to rotate 90 degrees into the next safe spot that's going to be closest to whichever orb is yours. So for instance, right, let's say I'm at 1, right, like I was that pull. My orb was at D and the other tank orb was at B, right? So what I want to do is I want to rotate down to 4, and whenever that explosion goes off, I shift back up to D and take that orb. Now, what Mawin would want to do is he's at 1, the explosion goes off, he rotates over to 2 in that safe zone, and then after that explosion goes off, he rotates down to B for that for his orb. The groups are the same. If you're group north, if you're group 1 north, you're going to be let's say, so if that squiggle was over at 1 for us, then you guys would be over at 3, right? So group 1 would rotate over to 2 after the explosion, and then after the 2 explosion goes off, you rotate into A. And if you're over here with group 2, you would rotate 90 degrees after the explosion over to 4, and then you rotate back to C. Oh fuck, sorry.
Oh, big rip.
Yeah.
We just wall.
Yeah, we'll just wall it. What are you slapping me for? That's fucking toxic.
Okay, and
I didn't deserve it.
how do we resolve the tethers while we are stacking with our groups? How does that work?
They'll just go away.
Oh, they go away before the orbs happen, right?
Yep.
Okay, got it.
So
Makes a lot more
one thing I
sense.
did notice, and I think we did it right, just kind of luckily, we had one set of orbs during a mechanic, and it was like after wall orbs. I think the next one after wall orbs. So the one group orb was at like 4, the other group orb was at 2. Did you call those north and south or west?
Which one was it, sorry?
I don't remember the exact mechanic, but there was a group orb pretty much at 4, and then there was a group orb at 2.
Okay. Oh, for the knockback?
Possibly, yeah. Would you call that west and north and south?
North-south.
Okay. I went to the right one. That was my question.
And
I pretty much-
I have one last question. It's these shadows. I remember in the video you need to reposition them for the towers. Where do they teleport to exactly?
They go right behind you.
And right
So like
behind
they
you,
like basically
like
what
this?
I'm saying is, if you're looking here, your shadow is gonna be right here, right? It's wherever you're looking. It's right behind you wherever you're looking. So basically,
Stand still for a second.
yeah. So if I'm looking this way, it's gonna be right behind me. Yeah. So exactly.
So I would be
like
your
that.
shadow here, right?
Yeah.
They look.
And
they
then
look
if
the
I'm
same
looking
direction.
this way, you're my shadow. If I'm looking this way, you're my shadow. If I'm looking this way, you're my shadow.
So
Right?
basically, if you stand like that center in the circle, then you're good, right?
No, you're not good. It will be on the outside of the circle. What you want to do is you want to be on the edge of the circle, on the front side, towards
Oh.
the boss. Because it does give a bit of distance. It's not right behind you. It's probably about, I don't know, maybe a square distance away from you, if not a bit closer, but
Alright,
from
okay.
here to here. Yep.
Okay, that's everything for me.
Yep, no worries.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if we can get to, Pitchbog again, or, Amplify Voidgate. But good shit today, so far. 20 on that clock.
I just realized I have 1 minute left on my raid snack.
It's okay.
Better pop one of them real quick.
Just weave that shit in there, Brad.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Had to lose a GCD or two worth.
Okay. We're down at C. We're moving oot and a boot.
Oh nope.
We are on the B side. B B B B B B B B B B B. Buster on me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead, provoke. Stack up. Drop your shadows and your clocks. Fuck, mine might be really close. Stack up. 1s, get out. 2s, get ready. 2s out, 1's in. 2's in, 3's out. And get ready to cross. And we cross. Go for a tank buster. One, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what this is before you go with the group. This is a stack. Get away from the group, Malin. And then I'll just send it here. Tanks healers, you're first. Tanks healers, you are going to be cleaving your left-hand side, so clockwise. Yep. Come on in. Come on in. DPS, you're next. DPS, you are going to be cleaving your left-hand side, so clockwise. South there, Thorless. Come on in. That's nice. Pop your knockback or get in a corner. And then get ready for knockback.
Freezing
wars. Might have to kill themselves if he doesn't get up, but we'll see. Should be fine. Okay, so my orb is at D, yours is at C. That's nice. We're starting at A. He's going to end B or D. It's north-south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's at B. Fuck, where's the orb? There it is. Up, yeah.
Oh, what?
Tank orb.
Yeah, it's okay though.
Were we too far to the right?
No, we both went to the same spot.
Oh.
We can just wipe in. We'll get another pull or two in.
Were we in the right spot?
It looked like most people were.
I
Okay.
think we were Brad.
Okay.
It's hard to tell when there's like a stray orb, but it's okay. I think you were. It looked alright, so.
Artemis said yes. I'm going with Artemis.
20 on that clock.
Need that positive reaffirmation, you know?
The posy vibes only.
Yeah. Good vibes only.
Leave the negative vibes at the door, you know. You can pick them up when you leave. It's a bad habit. I keep fucking potting. Ugh. We're south at sea.
I went through like 30 pots trying to clear Eden. Sort of.
You which one? 9? Move
Eden Forest.
Oh, okay. Why would you need to clear that? You cleared it with me, Brad.
I got another static trying to get
We're at D
mounts.
side. You're at which, sorry?
Just I'm in a mount farming static. We're doing E Forest.
Nice, nice. How's that going?
It was rough.
Oh no.
We got
Are you
one
guys having a
clear
good
last.
time though?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. 2, 3, 4. Go ahead, provoke. Stack up. Drop your shadow. Why have I done this to myself? Stack south. Watch number 1 stay out. 2s get ready. 2's out, 3's 1's in. The 3's out, 2's in. And we all stack up. Get ready to cross. My brain is mush, as you can tell. That would imply I have a brain at least, so.
Pressing.
Go ahead and inbound. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure he gets healed. Leave on me. He needs more healing. Yeah. Alright. Get ready for the shadows. DPS your first. DPS, you are going to be cleaving your right hand side counterclockwise. Other side there, Thorless. Yeah, yeah. Good shit. Come on in. Good shit. Alright, tanks healers, get ready. Tanks healers, you are going to be cleaving your right hand side. So counterclockwise. Come on in.
What?
I think 2 were off. I wasn't really paying attention, so I don't know, but that's probably the only thing that would have happened. Excuse me. I need coffee.
Actually might have been me.
Uh,
The shadow was like in front of me. So right side would have
well,
been.
it was on tanks.
Should have been on.
Oh, yeah.
Should have
Tanks
been on
and
D. I
leaders.
think.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I have to look. I'm recording. I'll look after and figure it out.
I could look back in the VOD too, and I could tell, but eh. 20 on that clock. We're gonna get one really good pull here. Is what's gonna happen. Okay. We're clearing on this pull. If you don't believe me, then you know. I'm sad you don't have faith. Okay. This is literally the blessed run. You know how I know? Because I just know, okay, that's why. They don't ask you how you do, it just do, okay? We're over at A. We're moving out in a boot. This is the Canadian run, fuck it. Brad, I need some help. We're gonna be on the left side there, by. We're over at B there, by.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, there, by. I'm gonna take a tank buster, by. I'm not really about it, but I mean, here we go. One.
Throw a feint on this guy.
3, 4, go ahead. Provoker. I don't want her killing me anymore. Stack up there, bye.
It is hard to keep that accent going.
Well, I mean, you gotta keep going right there. Get your clocks. We're dropping our shadows out there. Let's go. Hell yeah, that's what I like to fucking see. We can come on in and stack south there, bye. We're gonna give her. Ones, get the fuck out. You don't want to be stacking there, ones. 2's out, 1's in. 3's out, 2's in. And then we're all stacking. Oop. We're gonna be crossing here in a second. We're crossing. There's gonna be a tank booster coming out on Malwyn here.
A booster.
1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure he gets healed. That's nice. Tank leave on me. I'm gonna get slapped by a sword here. That hurt a bit. I didn't like it. Hurt too much. DPS, get ready. You're going to be going clockwise. You're cleaving your left-hand side. Good stuff, good stuff. That's why I like to see there. Come on in. I dropped my Storm's Eye because I'm sad. Tanks, healers, get ready there. We're cleaving our right-hand side, so we're counterclockwise. We're already where we need to be. Good job, guys. And then we're coming on in. Come on in.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, thereby. That's what I like to see. You love to see it. Get ready for the knockback. Scan the corners. You can pop your knockback if you're using that. I advise using it because it's pretty sick. Oh fuck! I pressed it. Oh, it was on cooldown. Get ready for orbs. I need to focus up here real quick. My orb is at A. Oh fuck! I'm sorry, guys. I fucked her. I'm gonna provoke it back. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're having a gooder. It's over at B. So it's gonna be east-west. It'll be A or C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. It's at A. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Then we're just Artemis and I. Fucking, we're gonna get killed by this shit. Here,
It
you
looks
want
like
some?
we all-
You want shield? I gotcha. There you go.
It looks like we all died in the right spot. Like,
Uh,
I think it's a retake.
no, there was, what happened was, it was really slow getting to that spot. Like, I think probably about half of you took, like, wrong shadows, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. Here, have a heal. Is that gonna... I was hoping that would keep you up, but it didn't. It's a sad day. So, I'll go over my summary since we're about time. Yeah, I was just getting clipped. I'll go over my summary. So good shit today. We saw up to Amplify Void Gate, which is pretty well the last mechanic. There's like Amplify Void Gate, get through that, then you're into Knockback Orbs number 2, and then it's just AoE spam, Pill and Rage. So you got that. Pretty good for a bunch of your guys' first times into Savage and into raiding, well, I guess the fight in general. So good shit there. I'll go through my after stuff, I guess, my ads basically. If you want, or if you have any questions, feel free to shoot them my way. If I can't answer them, I know somebody who can. So there's that. You can just shoot me a message. Now into ads. Join learning parties. Learning parties are a good time. They're a party. They're a fun time. I hope you guys had fun today. If you didn't, then I'm sorry, but can't do much for you there. But donate to the FC Lotto. It's a good time. I get some extra good stuff if you're a gold member. You get extra food and potentially extra giveaways, I believe. I could be wrong on that one though. I'm pretty sure I'm right. What else is there? Sword Cafe, where you can come on over and get your raid food. The Sword Cafe is actually open tonight if you're going to be on tonight at what time is it? Late as fuck o'clock, 11 Eastern till 12 Eastern. What else is there? I'm thinking. Like, are you running an event these days?
Nope.
Okay.
Never
mind then.
the other stuff you already announced.
The other stuff, yeah. Artemis, you want to plug your event? Or are you good?
Yeah, Eureka on Thursday nights. If you want to get your glowy Stormblood weapon or armor, come on out. Or if you just want to get cool mounts, I run that event at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Cool mounts. Sign me in.
Alright. Well, other than that, I'm going to end the stream and make sure you guys have a good. Thank you guys for watching, whoever's watching on the stream.